We should be about to get going. Brendan is online, so I'm just going to invite him. Make sure I get the right settings. Let me just chat to him first. So this is going to be a 13-pointer. And the final match, and the winner is the UK Online Open champion. Couldn't be more exciting. Okay, so let's do this. We want competition, and then we want WBIF. So we're playing on the faster settings. Match type, tournament match, format, competition. Seems okay. Okay. Yeah. So Brendan's a pretty decent player. Plays around 6.5.
Game on.
Haven't got any audio. Why is that? Okay, I don't know why. So 3-1, 5-4. He comes down. Of course, he has to. I have to run. I think I'm up in the race, only very slightly, but there's nothing else I can really do. That's already awkward for him. So I would probably play 9-4. I have to say I'm not really feeling it at the moment. Sometimes you feel like your eyes in, sometimes not. So what did he do? He came out. I mean, this is already close to a cube. But probably not quite. So 5-1 I'm going to hit. Five-4 should probably hit on the ace. Okay, he does. So I've got 1s, 2s and 3s. But I don't think it's going to be enough. 1-6 is obviously a great shot. And even after coming in, again he could consider playing 9-4. I'm going to be cubing whatever. Yeah, I mean this is constructive, so I'm not going to give it too much thought. I mean time is a sort of... Okay, it's an easy take, of course. I guess just get it safe. So he's going to make the 4 from the 13, and then if I get missed... Okay, so will he slot the bar? No, he won't. Okay, he doesn't even think about it. Just come out, try and escape. Don't want to get pointed on, don't want to get hit loose on the 5 points, so just escape.
You have a checker on the bar. Illegal move.
I just can't get out of that. Okay, 1. I find these really tricky, so obviously there are clear positives to both. Do I really need a strong board? Question is, where are my 6s going to play after it if I make the 10 point? Is that going to be an issue for me? I mean, I don't really need to block 6s because I'm way ahead in the race. And I'm convincing myself just to make the 3 point, which I will. I've got to say, that's kind of half-assed logic didn't really work out exactly what the right play is. If I got the right play, it was only just by luck. So I have to come in on the 21. Do I give 5-2 and 6-1? Maybe. I think I've got... So if I get hit, I've got some returns. Is this too much? I didn't mean to play 5-3. I just clicked on the wrong button. I was going to play 13-11. Okay, so it's all going well with him. So for him, but it seems like I'm going to fan, and then I'm going to probably. I'm not sure what I'm going to do if I fan. So he will play that, of course. He'll hit and he'll come out. What's he doing? Yeah, we can do that, obviously. And I didn't fan, that is... That could set the tone, 1-2. If he wants to hit, he leaves quite a few shots. He could switch, but that doesn't look right. I guess he's not going to hit. I'm not sure if it's wrong not to hit, but I don't think he is going to hit. Okay, so I would have fanned. Just need to avoid an 8. Oh man, I'm not feeling it. Oh. 2-1, I guess just not leaving shots. Not difficult to clear the 11 points, so that's not a bad roll as far as I'm concerned. Anything that doesn't leave a shot is okay, like that doesn't leave a shot. Okay, so pretty good. Keeping him in the air. The only bad thing that can happen, of course, is him coming on the 23. But keeping him in the air gains loads in the race. And against Brendan, you need to have the race locked up, because watch how he rolls. Okay, so it's going to be 2-0. Pretty confident about that. I think this is the 4-2, keep the landing spot. Yeah, I've misclicked on the other 4-2. I wanted to play 13-11. That's neat and tidy. Why is he going? What's a misclick? Okay. He's probably going to get a shot. Yeah, I don't feel sharp today. Oh, okay, that's why he was pausing.
New game.
Okay. 2-0 up. 3-1, 2-1. 6-3, probably running all the way. Yep. 4-3 I would take. I would just pick up the checker and not leave 3 blots. Would have been hit, so that's a good thing. It's a great roll, obviously making the bar. Not worried really about the checker on the 11 point. Okay, so I've already got an advantage. And I love these games because they're easy to play. So I don't want to leave the man there on the 11 point to get hit, I don't think. and then I just have to place it to 2. And the question is, when do I try and leave the 18 point? So I'm only 8 pips up. Should really be playing without the pip count on this competition level. I don't see why the pip count should be there. You don't have the pip count in real life. And the problem is with these pay now decisions, I always get them wrong. So again, not really far enough ahead in the race to think about doing anything yet. I think I just have to rip the man off from the 8 point, which obviously gives me the bad 6-1. You know, so it gets uncomfortable because you know there aren't that many good rolls. Most of the time you're going to, oh, look at that. And if we bring 1 down, I don't see why not. And then the cube, of course he's going to take. I don't know why.
You double.
Strange play. It's got to be a take even with that configuration. But it's, with a race lead of 22, it's a pretty strong cube. Much happier to give this cube than a cube where I'm only, 15 pips up. And it feels like he's going to pass if he's taking this long. And he shouldn't, because it puts me at a score that's even number of points away. His take point's actually lower than usual here. Yeah, it's a bad pass. Okay, so I'm just going to run. I believe. I mean, it might be close. It might be close. That's a bit. 5-4. One thing I've noticed about Brendan and a lot of players is that when his opponent, i.e. if I get close to the finishing line, he gets pretty conservative and starts to pass things that he shouldn't. So I need to be aware of that. What do I want to do here? Play something. Okay, I'm just going to make the turn, make the 3. Could be wrong. I just want to kind of keep the pace brisk, because I think he's more likely to go wrong if I keep it brisk. Now I'm 21 behind. Am I going to be taking whatever? So I'm likely to be about 15 pips down. See this being an example. I don't want to. 14 pips down, so I guess I want to stay back, but I don't really want to stay back. He's going to cube.
Your opponent doubles.
But like things like 6-5, 6, even 6-4 at points, but it's not so good. Okay, I don't think I can pass this.
You take.
It seemed to happen in the last game that he got this very easy cube decision. It's not particularly pleasant for me. I mean, maybe I should be passing, but I can't see that I should be passing. But again, I can't really see, well, how was I going to win it? I suppose I was going to get a shot. And I do have some, I don't like, what's he doing here? Should he not be making a 4 point? Okay. Am I going to come up to the 22? 21? Probably not. So just make that and then slot the bar? I don't know. So again, probably no reason to come up, it gives me a 2 every time. And this is obviously a pretty big pass. It's going to have to give me something. He doesn't have to. This would be, if I can roll a 5-2 here, this would mean that I'm on fire. Okay, so 6-5 is a pretty good roll as far as pips are concerned. Okay, so I can run. I can run and be 9 pips down. Do I want to do that? I don't think so. I want to come up to the 21. I mean, I've got a strong board. Can it be that bad to stay there? So I would have been missed, but okay, yeah, maybe I should have just run because now I've got nothing. Yeah, I would point on me. Even the 5 point board, the full 6 prime isn't good enough. I would point on. Yeah, I think it will point. And things like that. If you're going to take a cube like I did, then if it is a mistake not to run, then it means I probably shouldn't be taking the cube in the first place if I don't have to play it. So made it too easy for him. Made it way too easy. I think that's right, clear the 5 there. Yeah, look, if he hadn't have pointed on me, he's got various. Should be okay to say this. How many checks has he got? 7, 6. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way. I didn't like that at all. I mean, I might have made the right play, but I just didn't know. And didn't know is something means that it's something that you need to work on. Yeah, I didn't like that. Didn't like it. Should I have run? Yeah, possibly. 8 pips down. Possibly. Okay, so 3-2 versus 3-1 isn't so bad. So maybe the take was okay, but it was just the finities of playing it. 3-2, so I think he can afford to hit twice. He's got a man on the 8 there. No, this always ends up making me play. What's he done? 24-16, okay. Hitting is always good. And the 5. Well, he's got a blotting board. I don't see any real reason, necessity to play 9-4, but had I known he was rolling a 3-6, I would have done. Hopefully he'll cue. Maybe not hopefully. Actually, looking at it again. Okay, he's just getting a bit too lucky for my liking. That will address the balance. So 1, 2. I mean, I've got a hit, I think. Come up to a 21. Hopefully he doesn't roll a 5-3. Okay. Not really anything yet. He's got 3-point board. Even this was nothing. I don't want to con myself into cubing too early. He's got the 23 point as a defense, so I can make the 3 point, but I think I'm probably better off just to make the 20. I can make the bar. That leaves shots. This looks okay. I mean, it's not ideal. I don't want him to make I don't want him to make the 18 either. I don't want him to make my 7 point. Okay, again, there's slight weaknesses in his position, but I don't think there's really any real reason to cube, seeing that he's got the 23 point. So he's going to have to bring 2 down, use 4s and 1s. If I fan, it's probably nothing at 1. Hitting. I just feel like I'm getting things wrong. So I'm playing 94, I think. I think he will just play 94. Yep. Okay, so I've got some good rolls, that's for sure. So that hits, but it leaves, what does it leave? 4s are duplicated, so it leaves 4s, but it leaves 2s as well. Do I want to just not hit? I think so. I think I don't want to hit and just want to do this. This could be wrong. This could be very wrong. 5s are duplicated though, as long as he doesn't roll a 6-5. Okay. He would have made the 20 point anyway. Two. Again, I don't want to make the 1-2. Should I make the? I could make the bar. These shots. I don't think there's any need to leave an ace, so I'm not going to. Now this is closer to a cube. He's just going to come out, obviously. So. There are lots of shot leaving numbers. Even 2-1. 6-4. So I think I have to hit and then go to the 3 point. I want him to make the 18, so I think I want to hit him on my bar. Can't hit twice as far as I can see, so I'm going to do this. Again, I don't think I can cube. In some ways it's got worse. In some ways it's got worse. 2-1 play. I can hit. I don't see it. Okay, I think I hit. I think I hit. Yeah, okay, that's it. I don't know. No need to. Okay, so this is. Doesn't seem to be like it can be too good. I might not hit him at all. But yeah, I mean, he's got pass. I don't mind just winning single points against Brendan because he can be a little bit erratic. Okay, so 3-4-5-4. Should make 3. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Coming in and hitting is a bit unpleasant. I mean, this could be wrong. For sure could be wrong. Interestingly, he's not cubing aggressively. And I don't think that would have been a cube, so it makes it. This is definitely wrong. I mean, you won't play this. Why would you play that? Why would you do that? And just give me an out, make it 17, let me hit you. That was really bad. If I can get a 7, okay. I think I have to come around and relinquish my stronghold on the 17 point. I think I should have played 6 to 3. Okay, this is not, doesn't look right to me. I still can't cube. Probably roll something like 5-4. Oh yeah. What's he doing? He should definitely play 9 and 3. Or make the point, in fact. But I think this is better. Okay. So 3-4, just come all the way out. Just please miss me. People never miss. Of course they never miss. Missed. I mean, if I come in on the 2 point, what good does it do? I mean, that possibly was something that you know, that you can look to cube. And this, I mean, I guess I'm going to pass this.
Your opponent doubles.
Sixes and stuff. Looks like a
You draw. New game.
So maybe I got away with one there. So 6-3, 3-1. Okay. Or 1 down to the 7. That was interesting. So I'm way down in the race. I suppose I don't really want to run. And he's not going to cube because he hasn't been cubing. Just hasn't been cubing. It's just getting a bit uncomfortable now. Okay. Way down in the race, do I just want to make the 4 point? Splitting, not really much point. And I'm comfortable enough to take this, I think. I don't think he's going to hit though. Yeah, I'm still going to have to take. He's still not doubling. Now he might have to hit. Or maybe not. He's playing so safe. He's playing so squeaky. Squeaky and safe. Okay, so he's definitely not going to cube. But I think he's played it pretty well, pretty sensibly, not coming off the 18. Not giving me anything. Does he have to do this? Yeah, I think. Can I get a 7? Can I double this? Yeah, possibly. 15 fives. I mean, you never know. He's been passing shit. This guy. I mean, he passes immediately. Okay, so maybe it was a pass, but 5-3. I was a bit lucky. So 8 away, 10 away. 5-2 is going to make the 4 points. But he's playing pretty well, pretty tight. So I'm definitely going to put some more pressure on. If I get to the, I think I should have played to the 11. I don't know what that was. 5 and give myself a good 6 from the 22. I think he should hit from the 3. Will he make the 2? Hopefully. Yes. Love it when people make the plays that you know, well, I think are wrong. So here he should probably play. He's just playing safe. 4-2. Just behind. Just behind. I can still make the 2 points, not so bad. Okay, so I'm feeling a bit happier with the way Brendan's playing. I mean, he's playing squeaky and safe, but he's passing a lot of stuff very easily, which, you know, not that it, not that it was necessarily a take, the last cue, but he just isn't taking long enough to make his decision. And I'm going to be able to put pressure on him here because he's definitely not liking his position. He hates it when he has to have spares in horrible places. So 6 foot is running. Got some really good numbers there. Could this ever be a cue? Guess not. I mean, why did he run though? Is that a play? 2-1 is great. 3-1 is pretty good. 4-1 is pretty good. Double 1 is amazing. 5-1 is pretty good. 5-2. This could be bad. He's never passing this, but I mean, just because I paused. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, cube, and you shall be rewarded. No ace, please. No ace. No ace, baby. And then I just play big. I don't need to. Do I need to come out? I can come out. Yeah, 1, 6, 1, 4. Give myself a chance to hit the shot. And now I've hit it. I mean, this is going to be really difficult. He needs the double aces. I mean, I could play safe and just let him make it, but that would be insanely wimpy. So, okay, this is looking really good. It's looking too good to be true. Do I give the double aces? Yeah, of course I have to. This is too good to be true. This sort of thing never happens in backgammon. This never happens in backgammon. But it just seemed like there was it seemed like there was so many good numbers. What's this? Okay. Can I take one off? That's a pretty bad number. Uh-oh. It's like, it's never easy. Did I misplay the 4-3? It's not good. What a number, 3-1. And remember, so when I get to the finishing line, Brendan is going to get pretty even tighter. It looks like he's going to save this though. This is the problem. Okay, how's he saving this? That's a really good roll for me, 4-1. So now I'm a big favourite to... Okay. I don't know how he saved it.
New game.
Okay. 7-3. 6 away, 10 away. That's a real pisser, but I got so lucky with the double 2 and everything and the ace-4. So he will split. What is he doing? Okay, this gives me a 3. It's the way to anyway. When can I cue? Not hitting? I think I got a hit. Of course he rolls the 4. I wouldn't have hit had I known that. 4s, 2s and 1s there. I don't know what else I can do. Okay, so he might just make the 18. I think he should hit. What's this? You won't do this. You won't do that. Of course he was never going to do that. So should I just slot and behind? Makes no sense to do anything else. I'm still smarting from not winning that gammon. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a clear hit with 2 blocks out there. Okay, ace is clear. Deuce, maybe this. Give me a good 6-1. I don't know. Great shot, great shot. I don't mind so much if he rolls a 3. I just don't want him to come out. So ace, I suppose. Just come up. Don't mind getting pointed on. His strength is his prime, really. Problem is I gave myself a 2, which I need on the other side of the board. I don't really want to break the 13, but I'm gonna have to, I think. He should just come up. Okay. Coming out is good. Trying to make the 7 is important, I suppose, so just leaving it there, paying off to 5-2. Okay, so this... Oh, thank you. Hi, Joe. I just saw your message. Thank you very much for your good wishes. So this, I've got a few numbers here. Plus I've got, oh no, 6-2, well, it's duplicated. And he's got awkwardness. I mean, this could be early. Let's hope. I mean, he's not going to pass. So, yeah. Why did I do that? Okay. That's very unlucky. Very lucky for me. Okay, so. Yeah, I'm not sure whether he should clear. It's difficult. Now he leaves a blot. I don't want to leave a blot. Okay, I just got to make the... I do want to put a man on the 7, so if he rolls a 5 I get hit, but I can't do that. I'm getting so lucky. So I should be good now. I mean... Okay, that's not good. Because it doesn't hit. Hi, 1, 2. I don't want to stay back there and get hit with and get picked and passed on, and I've got to... this is not a good roll. He will roll a 5. He's got to get lucky at some point. Wow, look at this. So this is another 2 points in the bag. So I got away with that cube. I got away with it. This is the payback for the gammon I should have won. Okay, interesting. Can't do much with that double 4, but double 5. Okay. I don't think I want to hit. Just happy to make the board now, of course. Just win my 2 points. Hope to put him out on the 6 points, so I don't have to break it. I mean, he's lucky, but he can't be that lucky. Okay, so as long as I don't roll an ace. I think I still clear it from the back. Hopefully he comes in. And now when you do that with the through on, you've got a pretty good configuration of checkers. You're going to take men off a lot of the time on most rolls. So rather than create an inboard gap, there's a little bit of dirty double 6 equity. I mean, if he rolls boxes, okay, should be it, no? He's trying to do his Irish, like he's taking the checkers off as quickly as possible to try and get some sort of sneaky double 6. Okay, so 4 away, 10 away. Pretty high take point here. No, why didn't you just make the 11? Okay. He's going to cube, I guess. Oh, where do I want this? Just don't want to pause. Yeah, okay, so he didn't cube. Should I just make it? No,
your opponent doubles.
Did I need to make that? Well, now he's doubled and why the fuck did I make that point? Okay. I don't think I can pass. The problem is I've got no good 4s and stuff like that, no good 5s. Okay.
You take.
He could probably play 2 down, actually, but hopefully he will not do that. Okay. So that makes it a little bit easier. I don't mind so much getting the 3rd man sent back just to be able to make something. How about making the 9, blocking the 6s? But these games it's so easy just to lose a gammon. I mean with the 23 point, I don't know. Yes. What? You didn't make the 5? What? Why not? Why not just make the 5? Okay, so I think I've got to do this. Maybe I can come in on the 5 point. 4s and 2s. Horrid. This is horrid. Horrible, horrible, horrible. It's not his best. Maybe he should just run. Where's the 5? Please just run. Okay, he's not going to. He's obviously a lot better. Do I hit? Yeah, I'm just disgusted by the making of the 2 point. Disgusted. What was I thinking of? Look at this. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and then just up. Can I just not get gammoned here? All I'm asking is not to get gammoned. Excuse me. I guess I don't need anything. Trying to get a 4th man sent back. I'm just getting too lucky. I'm just getting too lucky. I'm just safe here, I think. Don't want to get a man here, even with oh wow, how sick is this? How sick is this? And of course not recubing. What do I do? Got to come out with 1. I can point on him, but I can switch. But why would I do that? Would I want to do that? I switch and he just comes in. He just comes in. 4s and 6s, 4 and 6 1. So I don't do anything. and he just cleans up. 6-1, 6-2. How does 6-2 play? 6-1, 6-2 play pretty well here. This is horrid. Okay, switching seems wrong to start with, so that I know, but if I switch and he fans, then that's pretty good, but not ideal. So something like this looks okay. Two minutes left. So something like 4-3, for example, 4-1, 4-2. Okay, I hate it. Gonna do it. No. So he would have come out. So he's gonna safety. I'm gonna need 3s and 2s. Oh, jeez. Oh, baby. Please no 6. Do I make the 4? More covers. Pays off to double 6. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that all of them? Okay, not good. Really want the G. Shouldn't do this. Oh no, come on. Good news is he's got to come out. Why did I do that? Hey.
You have a checker on the bar.
Okay, so I've
Illegal
got to
move.
come in. That was pretty sick. Why did I do that? Why? Why would I do that? Why? I've got to stay. God, that was like handed to me on a plate and I screwed it up. Handed to me on a plate. I mean, could it have been right? I got pretty unlucky after I got hit, that's for sure. I shouldn't have given it. Oh. Okay. 1 minute 16. 8 away, 4 away. I'll take that. It's just safe. 2, 3. Yeah, just safe. Okay. Wimpy. What a great run, of course. So 4 away, 8 away, and no, we don't want a cube. We just don't want to give him any. Now we've got a really good number. We don't want to give him a chance. And now I'm not so confident he's going to pass stuff. Probably maybe should be queuing this. Okay, maybe I can just get away with one here. 6-4 plays.
You double.
He might pass this. He might well pass this. I mean, it might well be a pass. Aye. Okay, what a roll. Should be able to bring this one home after a 2-1. I mean, what a roll. What a roll. It's only 6-5. Give myself another 2-1 to make it. Should I give double 5? Probably shouldn't have done. Why do I do? I just such a weakness to do stuff like that. So luckily he hasn't got the 4 point. It makes me a lot more comfortable. Against this. Coming off with 5s. He's about to crunch. I mean, how lucky can I get to lose this? I think I'm going to bring it in. Okay. That's why I bring it in, so I can clear it. Okay, that looks alright. I can still point on him if I want. Okay, he should probably run. He hasn't. Can't really have the 3 checkers burn at about 9 pips. 49.72. I mean, I think he's playing okay. I don't think he had difficult decisions, but I don't mind him taking that from his point of view. Although I don't know, I'm not quite clear on the score implications. Shit, what's he doing here? What's he doing? 2-1 is better because 2's played to the 2 point. Is he getting lucky here? How many checkers has he got? He's going to get lucky. It just does. He's just the lucky man. He is the lucky man. Okay, so 11-5. Right. Should be able to bring it home from here. Got so lucky. Okay, let's get missed. Let's get missed. bar. So a pretty favourable sequence for me to make the bar. And hopefully I don't get cubed very often. Okay, a little stop there. Stop a bit of awkwardness. Wow, look at these rolls. Look. That I don't deserve. I'll even take a 6-1 here. That I certainly will take. There's the 6-1. All about. What's he doing? Okay, I think it's this. I'm not sure. 5-1. If I clear now, it leaves 6-3 and 5-4 as well, which I don't want. I don't want that. I'd be delighted if he doubles. Oh. I should probably jump the prime. I don't know. Even so this is a pretty easy pass.
Your opponent doubles.
Especially as it only puts
You
him
draw.
away.
New game.
Is he going to go to get wipeout dice now? Please double. I would love you to double Gremlin. He's not going to.
Your opponent doubles.
Yes, he is. Thank you.
You take.
I mean, even if he was to roll boxes now, I would do that. Okay, fine. Because now I don't have to have any difficult take pass decisions. Just have to make it. I've got my defense. I think I have to hit. I don't really want to hit because he's got aces and stuff. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I'm in, so it's not too bad. What's he doing? Okay. So I have to make it, right? Ah, this is best. Okay, but I can roll like a demon. It should be okay with holding the. He gammons me here. I mean, it's basically an even match. Can I come in? Very uncomfortable. He's going to hit me again, that's for sure. I'm going to fan, it just feels like it. Oh, he's not going to hit. What's he doing? Oh, come on. It might not be enough. So he's going to hit me. Oh, please. This is just... It's 5. It's 6. I just have to come off and I can't hit. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I saw some bad moments here. Okay, why would you do that? Why? I don't know what the 4. I don't want a second block. Oh, that's a let off. Okay. Leave the 6-5 or not? Let's see why. Insane how lucky I've just been here. You won't roll the 5. Insane. Okay, this is probably a good play, yeah. What if I roll like a 5-4? 5-2 is bad. 5-1 is bad. Obviously not giving anything. So I should be able to put it down. Comes out. No, it won't come out. Still don't think I can give anything. Level 5. Okay. I don't know, just 38 seconds. I haven't got time to... That blocks the double 5. 5-6. Okay, it's down to a 4-point board. That's useful. Still blocking the double 5. Still blocking the double 5. Will you roll a 5? 5, 6s. This looks pretty solid to me. Comes in and out, that makes it. And I don't need to hit this checker. This should be over. This should be it. Any reason to play? I don't think so with the man back there, he's got wastage. And that looks like it's it. I haven't got the energy to do an XG analysis. I really sort of worked myself up into a bit of a thingy. But I guess I won the UK Online Open, unless he rolls something ridiculous, or unless I time out. That was a very, very lucky match for me. Ooh, really lucky match.
You played on world-class level.
Okay, so I played 3.47, which usually comes down. I'm pleased with that. Commentating is difficult. Maybe I will give it, as it's a good match, I'll give it a quick look on XG. Yeah, thanks Sal, thank you, thanks guys. It's just, it's kind of a bit difficult to just to really make the right plays. And oh, what's going on? We've got XG up. Yeah, we have. Okay, so what I'm going to do is going to capture XG. I really feel like I threw it away in some spots there. Still got a bit of a death wish. Especially when leading 9-3, was it? And I just threw that game away. That was just... It wasn't right. It was anti-backgammon. That wasn't the idea. To just give a shot for no reason. I mean, even if it wasn't wrong by a long way, I mean, it was still stupid to do that. But luckily, I wasn't punished. So I go back to try and find save match. Yep. So yeah, I played 3.4 in this according to this one anyway, and then I played like 3.2 and 3.6 in the semi-finals, or the last two matches against Brendan. So I'm pretty pleased with that on this time setting. Trying to get it to open. Okay, here we go. It's just opening now, so it shouldn't be too long, and there were some really interesting things there. I think that Brendan made some funny passes. Oops. Okay, here we go. It's up. So we started with what, 3-1. It's going to be a bit slow. 5-1 I hit. I was thinking whether you know, not that I was going to queue, but I was thinking it must be close. And it was in fact a double after he hit on the ace point, a small double. I would never really want to cube this against someone like Brendan, who can just take and get lucky. I would rather. I mean, in fact, actually, even when I doubled, it was he had a safer position. So my argument for not doubling doesn't really hold water. And then what did we have? We had a pretty easy position, which I ended up. Oh no, I ended up winning this game. Oh yeah, whether I should make the 3-point or the 10. I should have made the 10. I think the reason it's not such a big area is the fact that I'm quite a long way up in the race, which is a factor I managed to see and identify when I was playing. And then this, I clicked on the wrong one. I wanted to play 13-11. You just can't play 5-3. Even if you get hit, it's not the end of the world. And then I just got lucky. I mean, I rolled the 3-1. And then I just got lucky dice, stuff like that. yeah, I'm a bit annoyed. I mean, I clicked when I meant to click on not confirm whatever the other button says. And then what do we have? Lots of starting 3 1s. Such a great name. Okay. What did we have? We had 3 1 2 1 6 3, which I thought you should have run, which you did. You did run with it. I wonder if I got the double 5 right. That's the question. So it's wrong to run with the 6 3. Maybe because he's 2 men down. He's got a very strong board and I haven't. Then I got the 6 5, then it was easy for me from here. It was pretty easy. I rolled the double 5. I didn't have a pay now, pay later decision. What I can do is report the match victory. Why not? To Bernard, who organises all of these matches, set up the WIF organisation and site. Oh. For some reason, oh yeah, because it hasn't been, but I will, it hasn't been set up on the site because we weren't scheduled to play the final yet. I hope that's okay, I'm sure it will be. So everything is very slow. Very, very slow. And now, I believe I can just email. Should be able to let's get back to XG. Where are we? So we had game 2. Where, yeah, it was pretty easy. Then I ran. Then I ran. Yeah, and then I cubed here. and he passed, and I thought it was a strong cue, but the fact that you're up in the race is probably obviously not such a big factor. The main thing is that he's still got his 20-point anchor and he can always hit you. Okay, so this was an easy take, 3-0, but then did I get the running play wrong? Problem is not that I didn't make a mistake in the cube action, which is fine, but I wasn't sure that it was an easy take. I just felt I had to take it. And then when it came to the running play, I started to doubt myself as to whether I should have been taking it, and that kind of stuff happens. Yeah, and I should have run. And again, it's like this thing where clearly I wasn't sure, but after the play, I was, you don't have much chance of staying. I mean, you're just going to get. I saw that I was pointed on. I'm much better off just racing. Yeah, so that was stupid, and I might have had some decent winning chances had I run. Double two, obviously a great shot. I can't really remember what happened here. I just got lucky all the time. Yeah, hitting would have been terrible. So luckily I didn't hit, and then I should have cubed. Was it big? That was small, and yeah, I don't blame him for passing that. I do not blame him. This might take a while. I might just. Oh, this is the difficult 3-1. What was I meant to do? Was I meant to hit play 63? Yeah, I think I was. This is bad. And he didn't cube for some reason. And then he made a bizarre play with the 6-2, so I should have hit with the... no. Okay, well, it's close. Maybe splitting both is too much with the 3-1, and maybe it's just better to just to keep your anchor just in case. But I mean, not cubing. I just didn't understand. The computer says it's not a big mistake, but I don't get that. I don't know why you wouldn't cube there. 23 pips up. And then this must have been past, this looks like. I mean, I can win the game, but it was too good. Okay. Oh, so the 6-4 was wrong. Okay. Should run. That's quite difficult. Again, so running when you're behind is of course not always wrong, like with that, the 4-3 game 2. I can't remember what it was, but I should have run when I was behind. So, I mean, I can see that if I don't run, I'm just going to start crunching. I'm going to find it difficult to maintain my timing, maintain my board. And Brendan just made it easy for me here by not doubling. He should have put pressure on. I mean, it's easy for me to. I guess I was taken quite easily. Here, I don't know. Yeah, here I would have been taking, and then he passed this, which was, to me, a very easy take because you just see that if you don't roll a 5, then you're good to go. And the fact that he's got a weak board isn't a reason for passing, it's actually a reason for me being able to cube, even though I don't roll a 5. If I don't roll a 5, and I have to leave the block there and I get hit, then it's not terminal for me, I can just come straight back in. So that was just a gift, plus the score being 4-3 up. If he gives me a point, then I go to 5-3, which is a score I would prefer to be at, being an even number of points away from a match victory. But this wasn't the interesting stuff. The interesting stuff is to come with the with that disgusting 2-point anchor that I made to try and get him not to cube. It didn't work. Yeah, it just didn't. Sometimes you have to sort of play quickly to try and jostle your opponent along and stop him from thinking and from making a cube, from thinking about cubing. And just surprisingly, it's surprising how much it actually works. Now this cube here was only a small no double, so I'm pretty delighted about that. I saw that I rolled the absolute cojones. What is better than double 2? I don't think anything. Double 2 is just insanely good there. But I also think that on a higher level this would probably be a cube. And then, yeah, this could have been a turning point in the match, just to cube a little bit early. Oh, in fact, I forgot I didn't end up gambling him. I just ended up getting luck after luck after luck after luck. Just getting so lucky, relentless luck after every game. And this was 5-4. I didn't understand why he would do that. Why you just don't. He should have split to the 20 point and played 5 down. And then, oh yeah, this. I kind of wanted to make the 10. Oh, it's wrong. So hitting is right. I should have just come up. Okay, fine. All my plays, I mean, for me, they were pretty comfortable. And Brendan just rolled crap the whole match, basically. But wait till we get to that terrible. It's like coming up to the 22 is wrong, but I wanted to keep the checker on the 8 point. Okay, so that's not good. going to be a blunder, pretty much. But I got away with it. And this cube, I think, is okay. I mean, he snatched it, so maybe it's just a little bit. I mean, I've got 6 combinations of 6 5s, 2s and 1s. Okay, this is not okay. This is the big blunder of the match. And I just got lucky. Basically, his double 4 made it very easy for me to play. I'm not sure what I should have played with 6-4 if I'm not. Okay. I just got lucky. I really lucked out in this game. Very poor cue. I'm not sure what the 4-6 is going to be. I don't really want to hit here. I don't get it. Okay, so that's not so good. One of the reasons I cubed is just the possibility that Brendan is going to pass, but I was totally wrong. He snatched it like quicker than you can imagine. And the 9-3. This is the 2 point here. Oh yeah. I mean, I probably should just make the 24 and just be done with it. I don't even know if I should be taking. This is just really difficult. This is hard. So, how big is the cube here? So I made it just to tighten up. So the take is low, so I think it's going to be a pass on higher levels. I think I should just be either coming up to the 22. Yeah. Okay, so it's not bad, but it's just the idea is wrong. Just come up to the 22 and then decide if you're going to take or not. And again, I just lucked out. I mean, playing this with the 23 point was just super uncomfortable. You just don't want the 23 point. It's just a sort of axiom of backgammon. You just don't want the 23 point. It's just horrible. I mean, especially obviously because he's got the 8 point. Usually your opponent does have the 8 point. And then Brendan just played some funny stuff. He could have come out. He could have made the 5 point, which wasn't right actually. It could have just come out. Okay, so I was wrong about this. So this is not going to be such an easy take on higher levels, I don't think. And then I should just slot in front of him, and then my 6-2 is wrong. Okay, but it ended up working out really, really well. And he rolled consecutive double 4s. I should have left the shot with a 6-5. Okay, I felt like I just wanted to play it quickly, and then my double 5 was just not bullshit. Not bullshit. It was bullshit because I didn't have a clue what I was doing, but the result wasn't bullshit. Wants me to play 7 to the 7 point if I'm going to hit. What was wrong with the 2-1? He doesn't like the 2-1. That's funny. Okay. And then what was this? I thought this was a pretty strong cube. I mean, I would take. Yeah, I missed a cube. I missed a double pass actually. Jeez, I'm just a bit paranoid about cubing at 4 away, 8 away. So this is obviously going to be a pass. Or maybe 23 might be a little bit better off, but it's got to be. Yeah, it's a good pass. Okay. So I got away with one there. I didn't see that this was only a small cube because it's extremely passable. I mean, I can see the position is weak, but it's just paranoid. I'm just not wanting to do anything that can give him some sort of foothold. But what's the worst that can happen here? Like I roll a 6-5. I don't know. It's just paranoia. And yeah, he made it easy with the 3-1. I shouldn't come in. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what he should have been doing with that cube because I was just so concentrated on the 4 away, 8 away, and the horrible power of the recube. But just, as I said, not understanding it so well that I didn't see that, of course, you can be well beyond your take point, or your opponent can be well beyond the take point, and that was the case there. And then I just got lucky, and then I misplayed. Oh, I should have made the 5 point. Okay, so fine. Did I misplay? Oh yeah, this was the game where was it not? Which was the? Oh no, it was this game. Of course. This was the not. This was the game. This was the game where this was the blunder. I should have just left 6-1 or 6-2. And it doesn't like my 2-1 either. Okay. So it looks like my 6-1 was really bad. Which was just stupid. This was an easy pass, of course. And then it just all went well. So maybe I didn't play that well because I don't see how the 2-1 is going to be that bad, but the 6-1 could be. Maybe a little bit bad. So what did we have here? I had to hit. Okay, oh, I could have made the 11. I didn't actually see that, and then I just got lucky. I mean, I think I did okay here. I think I had to make 5. No. No. Or yes. Not clear. I got so lucky. And he got very unlucky. I think he misplayed his 5-4. Yeah, this was it. He should have just hit. That's not a big deal. And the 6-4 I wasn't sure about. Yeah, I just got so lucky. Level 5 was insanely good. Managed to avoid a 7. So I shouldn't leave a shot. Oh, 17-11 is a play. Really, would you play 17-11 and just leave 5-4 and then be sick when your opponent hits? I don't know. And then it was just too easy. Yeah, so I don't think I would have played 3.4. I think it would be a little bit worse, which was disappointing because of my stupid 6-1. I suppose I got a little bit too excited. Yeah, it was because of this 2-1, and then I did the making the 23, and then I had the difficult double 5. So it all compounded when you get lots of plays in a row. I don't know why it's questioning my 2-1. I mean, obviously him rolling a double 6 is far better than him rolling a double 4, but it can't be that much of a difference. I wouldn't have thought. Interesting. Yeah, and that it went like this, and then it came in, and I was a bit annoyed, I suppose, that I didn't hit him, and I just thought, well, if he hits, then he's only got a 3-point board, so I can still come in and, you know, I've got returns, but you just don't want to get hit there, and I almost paid for it. So yeah, I mean, I think I won the game like 3 times over, essentially. So look at the lucky, it's in the wrist, lucky, it's in the wrist, lucky, very lucky, quite lucky. Yeah, that's what it came down to. The first few games, I think, were pretty simple. Nothing really happened there. What was this 2-1? He should have slotted the bar. That's a small thing, but they mount up. Yeah, that was my misclick. And this was the key thing. I mean, if I don't hit and then he re-cues, I think I don't know what I would do if I found him, because I'm I'm going to be 6 pips down, 6 pips up, and I can still counter prime him, so I might have been inclined even to take at an even score, which is just the worst possible thing that could happen, the easiest recue for him. And luckily, you know, I managed to find one of my 14 numbers. But also, I suppose 2-1 was okay. Oh, I had 2-3 as well. So then I had 18 numbers. So it wasn't all doom and gloom, it was okay. Yeah. And then game 2 was pretty simple as well. this 2-1 is also coming up as a question mark. I mean, I can see why it might be wrong to play it to 5. I would probably just play 13-10, but can it be that bad? Yeah, I mean, it's not nice to rip a spare off the 8 point here. It's just bad, poor technique. And then, yeah, I rolled a double 5, and this pass was, you know, a bit weird, to say the least. This double 3 was close. I was thinking of playing 8 to 5 with 3 of them, which wouldn't have been the right idea. And then this cube, where again my instinct was to, you know, okay, coming on the 20 is bad, it's because you're so far behind, but then when it got close and I didn't run, with this 6-2, it just kept giving me 2s, and I was like, please don't give me a 2 so I don't have to make the decision away. But I shouldn't be looking at it like that. I should be looking at it as an opportunity to actually gain some extra winning chances, instead of looking at it as a position in which I can make a mistake. Not the way to look at it. Anyway, so he ended up winning that, but I was just holding up quite well. I mean, he was getting pretty lucky, but I was just about managing to stay here. And this, I thought maybe he, okay, this, I thought maybe he might have doubled on another date, and it's a very close no double. But I wanted him to double, then I got the double 2, and I was just hanging in there really nicely. And in fact, this was the game where I lost my market. I'm not sure I was aware that I'd lost it, actually. I might have been. I think I was, yeah, okay. So after he found, I thought this can't be too good. Yes, I was. So it's always just good when you can not only, you know, get out of the game, and if you're leading in the match and not lose. What was wrong with this? Oh, this. Right, okay. Perhaps I should just play bar 23, 6-2 here. This was another one. Yeah, I didn't see this. Fair enough. This could be bad. I can see playing 6-4, but I didn't want to. Again, I just didn't know what to play here. So, I mean, I don't want to play 6-4 to give him 1s. I don't want to come in the 21 because I don't want him to point on me, and I haven't got very good come in numbers. So, for example, my other number when I come in won't play very well. Having said that, I don't want to come in on the 23 because if he rolls a 5 or a 1, then I still need a 2 to come in. Having said all that, I guess it's going to be bar 23, 62. We know that bar 21, 86 is wrong because of the question mark. Yeah. And what's it said about this 2-1? So what is 8-6, 17, 16? Does that give any colours? So what does it say about the 6-1? 17, 11, 8, 7. So it's not a blunder, of course. But no reason to leave it. stupidity. No reason to leave it, and I got punished. I mean, he let's say I played this. He comes in with 6-5. He doesn't play. I would have rolled a double 4. I would have played 11-7 twice, 7-3, 5-1. Then he rolled a 6-3, so he would have had to come out. And then I rolled a 4-1. I would have picked and passed, and I would have won the game easily. I might even have gammoned him. So I'm just waiting to see what it thinks about the 4-2 when I'm in the air. Okay, so this I should be hitting. Okay. Right. Why? I don't know. Yeah, so I don't get that. And 4-2 is going to be a blunder 2. We know. Not, where is it? Is it here? Yeah, I don't get that, the 6-4. I don't get the 6-4. I don't see why bar 22 is so bad. I suppose you just get pointed on with 3s and 4s, I mean. Okay. Oh, it really doesn't like some of my stuff here. It's not digging my stuff. And there's going to be another blunder to add to this, to the blunder pile. Back to this 6-4. I mean, I see there's a plot. Yeah, maybe just don't give them 5s. It's weird. Not something I don't want to hit. I want to let him break. Had I hit, of course, he rolls double 4, and he's better off fanning for sure. So I actually got lucky, very lucky, that I didn't hit. He rolled double 4 twice. No, he didn't. And with the double 4, it's close as to whether you should actually break the 6 point. Interesting. I think this is the 4-2. It's analysing now. Oh no, it's not. So what was this? Well, he broke the 8 point. Yeah, you just leave. Yeah, this is... Okay, I didn't say this at the time, but just leave the 8 point. You need the 8 point. And it cost him. Because I rolled the 1-6, but I did ask for it. And it really cost him. And then he was probably disgusted and he passed. I mean, this is a very big mistake. I mean, he can easily come back into it. Yeah. Still waiting for the verdict on the 4-2. Okay, huge blunder. Huge. So much better off to play bar 23-6-2, don't lose a shitload of gammons. Yeah, this is bad, okay. Disappointing. I think that should be it for my... Okay. That was bad. Yeah. So a lot of the plays I played fast because there wasn't much time. I think I had like 19 seconds left. Okay, so I'm just leaving it to see what the final result is, and I will stop because it's a bit slow, boring, dull. I do think though, where is this cube? At 5-3. Yeah, it is a cube. On XG roller plus. What a double two. Okay. Alright. I guess that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon. Let me just try and get this.